Hi coaches, and also to any game day coordinators that are watching. This video is to give an overview of the rules for substitutions in Elev8. We'll talk about preparation before the game, what you need to turn into the scorers table, and then managing in-game substitutions and our suggested approaches. So hopefully that spoke to both what happens in foul-outs. Oh, one other thing, just kind of thinking through the season. If someone misses a game, you don't need to like make up their time in the next game. They've missed that, so it's really only worrying about for players that are there and for the games they're active in. Then it should be relatively the same number of periods per game and over the course of the season. So yeah, we talked about planning the lineup, adjusting the lineup in the middle of the game, making sure that the tenets of no one on the bench 2 in a row and no one with more than one period over anyone else, and also the foul out situation. You have to sub in someone lower down, or only when you hit the bottom and you come back up does a higher player go in. But again, this is enforcing the fact that it's a penalty. Oh, and like let's say Zachary here gets 2 more fouls and he's out. Okay, now I put in Troy. Again, doesn't affect the overall calculation. But now I know I can't put Zachary in because he's now fouled out of the entire game. Again, in that next period, I'm going to have to put in Nathan. Zachary's already not going to be in that 6th period, so I don't have to worry about it. But I sub in a lower player because he's fouled out. So even the game foul out has those same rules and regulations in effect. Hopefully this doesn't feel too complicated. I know initially sometimes it's a lot, especially in the middle of the game. We've all been there when someone walks in the middle of the 3rd period and I got to recalculate. Again, if someone walks in the 3rd period, report it to the scorers table saying, hey, player Elijah just showed up and now I'm going to start. Now he's going to play in period 3. Obviously I need to recalculate some of this. He might only play 2 periods, but that's because he showed up late. And we understand that. We understand it's difficult and scribbly to get all this stuff worked out. Report it to the scorers table. Just let them know what's going on. If you need a moment to readjust, fine. But as and ask, the coaches that have been around for years, once in your head you understand the system, especially if you have this rotation idea worked out, or you just kind of understand, okay, well, now I need to shift around and I just need to make sure that I'm not, picking the same player. I just can't pick my best player every time to play the extra period, or, I'm mixing it up period to period of who's getting those extra periods. It'll work out, and so it all works out. We've been there. It becomes more natural as you go, but hopefully this is a helpful set of tools and kind of the overarching description of how this all works and helps kind of understand. Any questions, please talk to someone on the leadership team or some of the other coaches. Again, we're all in this together to try to have the same framework, the same system, fair play, and try to get the best competitive environment as possible. Thank you.